This is my 4 months on T video, and I'm talking low because I'm not alone and I don't want to get made fun of. So 4 months on T, I'll do what everybody else does, and I'll start with outside changes and I'll go from top to bottom. I actually have noticed change in my hair. So this is something that I didn't realize until I started to try to grow my hair out. So I had waves I cut my hair like 2 weeks after I started T, and I had waves. And then about 2 weeks ago, I started to grow my hair out. And it's a completely different texture, and it's way more coarse than before when I had longer hair. So this is what my hair is like now, and since we're in quarantine, whatever, I haven't gotten a haircut. My hair does not usually look like this. I usually always I get my hair cut once a week. So since I've been growing my hair out, it's just super rough. I don't know if that's cause the weight, if that's cause that harsh the grease that I had to put in my hair and brushing down so much. I'm gonna keep growing it out to find out, but it's just a completely, my hair used to be so soft and curly and just different. So that's the first thing I noticed. Second thing, my eyebrows do look a bit thicker. You can't really tell too much about my sideburns. This hair on this side of my face grows more hair, and then my mustache has gotten thicker, and then you can't really tell, you could low-key see the hairs. But yeah, and then I've got a lot of chin acne. I never used to have acne before at all, but that's because there's hair growing. Yeah, and then obviously my neck has gotten thicker because but also my voice has gotten deeper. Boom, regular. I do work out. I don't know if you could tell. I look mad skinny. That's just my genetics, is to be super skinny. But I do work out, and I did notice it's not really outside, but it is outside. An outside change is that I have gotten stronger. So for example, one of the biggest things I noticed, a few of the movements that I noticed that I got stronger was on leg press. I usually could do, my max was 245s, 225s, and 25s. I don't remember how much that is altogether. But now I accidentally hit a max. It was 245s and 225s, which was a big, adding 245s is a big deal. And then also on lat pull down, I think I hit it was 75 with the 5 pulled down, so 80. And I used to do 50. Also on leg extensions, I used to do 50, which is nothing. And then I'm able to for around 8 reps, I could do around 75, which is those are just slight gains. For deadlifts, I usually did 1 plate, 145 with 225s. I started doing 2 plates. But now since the gym got shut down, I'm probably gonna go back to how I was before. But that's as far as strength or whatever. I do think it's important, I probably should have said this at the beginning, that I'm on what you would consider a lower dose of T, because just from a lot of my my trans guy friends, I put trans because I don't like to just call people trans or just dudes, whatever, that they had they felt not uncontrollable, but they felt as if when they started T, when they were put into situations where they would have been more in control of themselves prior to starting T, when they actually weren't on T, they felt more inclined to act sort of aggressively. So I myself and my doctor also decided that it would be good for me to start on a little bit of a lower dose. So please do not take this information and try to self-medicate. I know you could get T in Mexico and shit. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It feels like you're never gonna be on it, and now I'm on it, and it doesn't even feel real. It just feels normal. It feels like I was just always like this. But what the regular dose that most guys, most, don't come from me, everybody's not the same, everybody's different, blah blah blah. If your blood work is average, then you usually start on 0.3. I don't know how many, I don't know what the conversion for that is, but I'm on, I believe, where's my prescription? I don't have it. Like 200 milligrams, which is like 0.2 in when you draw it up, so 0.2. And usually you'll start at 0.3 because I did not want to be like aggressive. And some things, this is gonna be a long video, so it's gonna be half about my 4 months changes, and it's also gonna be half about how I feel about being on a lower dose of tea. So we're on the lower dose of tea part, a little segue. So I have still noticed changes, obviously. I did have this theory before, like I've been out since like 2017 and I've been passing since like 2018. And I've been on tea for 4 months. So I had this theory that I have a lower, even before that I had a higher testosterone, just like a higher free testosterone amount in my body, because like my voice was never, it was lighter, but when I attempted to make it lower, like I was pretty successful. It didn't sound super fabricated. So being on such a low, like not such a low dose, I'm talking in circles, like I'm so articulate until I turn on the camera, but whatever. I still have noticed changes, just they're not super like boom, you know what I mean? I didn't want that. Like I didn't want it, since I was stealth or like not super out to all the people in my life, like in school or at work. A lot of people who start on a higher dose of tea, their voice drops in like the first 3 months, like super crazy. But I didn't want to have, like Calvin Garrett calls it, no offense, the tranny voice. I didn't want to have the, hi guys, it's me. Like I didn't want to have that. I wanted to have a more even baritone voice. I didn't want to have the, it seems as though your voice is dropped when you're on like a super high dose of tea in reference to your old voice. However, when you compare that voice to that of a cis male, which I know, like, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to compare each other to cis males. However, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna compare myself to a cis male because that's who I'm around 24/7. I did not want my voice to sound like, hi guys, or as everyone else sounds, super even, super, you know, no, like normal, like calm, you know what I mean? Like if you just look at it like a decent amount of trans guys, no offense to them, everybody's beautiful, everybody's amazing. I didn't want to have that voice. Boom. Also, somebody call it Shark Week. If you don't know what Shark Week is, it's that Red Devil time. Like that still, it's like spotting. Like whereas I feel like somebody else who was on a higher dose, they would have already been done. It is uncomfortable. The most uncomfortable part is just being bloated, cause like every time I look in the mirror, I just want to be like, damn bro, that's you, you're amazing. But when I'm bloated, because it's Shark Week, that's what it takes away from my feeling amazing. But it's gonna stop soon enough. That's just because I'm on a lower dose. I do feel like I would have more facial hair if I was on a higher dose, but it is still coming in slowly but surely. One thing that I've found important, that I've also learned from the guys that are my friends, from them being on tea for such, like they're on tea like for like a year before me, is that everything is not a race. Like this is your body, you get one body. Don't do the most. Like I was just talking to my girlfriend about this morning, is that no offense to these people, everybody's different, everybody deserves to do what they want to do with their body, obviously, is that I see a lot of people like they come out when they're like 16, go on hormone blockers, and they start tea and they get top surgery all within like a year's time. Like that's great, it's amazing that you have those resources, but calm down, bro. Just calm. Like putting yourself through surgery is not a small, that's not a small thing. Like that is trauma for your body. Like of course I don't, like even if I could get surgery right now, I don't want to get surgery. Like obviously I'm not financially in a place where I could get that, but the longer you're on tea for, the more your chest fat will distribute into more of like a male chest, obviously, and also I work out, so the more I bench, the more I make gains in my chest. When I do finally have the ability to get top surgery, it'll look, no offense, like I said, I keep putting these disclaimers out because people are like super, like, you gotta tiptoe around everything, and I'm not trying to get canceled before I even start. So everybody's chest is beautiful. However, for my body personally, I would like to have the most male, the most even scarring, the best pecs, you know. Like, I would like to take my shirt off and be like, oh, sexy beast, you know. So for that reason, I would not get top surgery at this moment, because at the end of the day, like, everybody's beautiful, but I don't want to have scars that a lot of people's scars wrap around, you know, wrap around to over here. I don't want to, like, for example, I live in Florida, so I would actually, when I do have that time, the surgeon that I would like is, excuse me if I'm pronouncing his name inaccurately, is Charles Garamoni, if that's how you say his name. Because I'm pretty sure Spencer got his top surgery with him. Just a lot of people, and it looks like when it does heal, and when the scars are healed, when you can start training again, like, Spencer's chest, like, is great. A lot of people, most of the super, like, influencer trans guys did get their chest done with him. So that's somebody that I would like to go to. I do plan, when I get to that level, obviously to get double mastectomy, to get, like, the scar, like, fuck is it called, not keyhole, the other one. I think I was right the first time, because I've seen too many, like, everybody's body is beautiful. I'm gonna stop disclaiming it now. That's just the day we live in, the day and the age we live in, where I feel like I'm so afraid to offend somebody. I'm gonna just put a general disclaimer out. Everybody's body is beautiful. Your body's beautiful. Your top surgery is beautiful. Your voice is beautiful. Everything's beautiful. But however, fuck was I gonna say? Oh, if you get, sometimes people get keyholes. See, like, my nipples are like right here, right? Some people's nipples are like this, right? Or some people's areolas are huge, because the skin doesn't connect to the nipples. So they need to get a skin graft, right? I want to be one and done, bro. I want to boom and get out. I don't want to have to get revisions. That's why, if I do have to put a date on myself getting top surgery, it would be, I'll say, probably in like 2 or 3 years. Probably more so too. Just because I do want to take my shirt off and stuff, but like I said, I want to yield the best results possible. You know, these surgeries are 6,000, 7,000. Well, you could do 5,000, but why would I, like, save so much money? And, you know, like, I've been this way for 20 years. Me being like this for another 2 years, I'm not gonna kill myself, you know. I'm not gonna do it. I was out, you know, I was not on T for 2.5 years of being out. Now I'm on T. Like, I made it. It's cool. Once you get it, you get it. So don't rush it. Like, once it's done, it's done. So you're gonna want to have the best results possible, is pretty much my way of saying it. Let me go back. Damn, this video is good. 15 minutes already. Whatever. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and bang out the changes. So my voice has changed. I'll add a clip of what I sounded like before. Alright, so my name is Devon, and this is my voice, like, 4 days after 1 month on T. And it hasn't dropped, I don't think. It's just like this because I woke up like an hour ago, and my voice is always deep when I first wake up, and then it's not for the rest of the day. But here's my mustache. Yeah, I got like little fuzzies everywhere, I would say. Like, I have fuzzies over here, over here, over here. I can really feel it. And then my eyebrows are a hot mess. I need to get a haircut. But yeah, like, that hair is growing in. I never used to have hair up there. And yeah, changed. Bottom growth, decent. I feel like when I really noticed it was 2 months, and then after it was like nothing. 2 months. Now decently it grows every now and then. It's decent. Nothing crazy. Don't really have bottom dysphoria at the moment. but I know these things come and go. So I think for my next video, I'm either gonna do being stealth at work and school, or fuck, I had another idea. How does my girlfriend feel dating a trans guy, navigating the world with a trans guy? How does she deal with me being, how does she deal with my self-esteem when we're out and about? How do I compare myself to other men? How have I changed in 4 months? So, boom, being stealth, boom, how my girlfriend feels about me being trans. Let me know down there. So if you guys liked the video, let me know. Genuinely, like, if you genuinely liked it, let me know. Like, no, I don't need fake love. Like, I would genuinely like to know what I could do better, you know, to be better. That was a alright guys, deuces.